Good people are hard to find, Mr. Robert. Can't find them anywhere. They're all duds. Every single person I've ever met that wants a job, that wants to work for me, they're all no good.
Every
Too
single
hard.
one?
I'm just going to give up. I'm not going to hire anyone. I'm just going to do it all myself. What do you reckon about that?
I think that's a statement that's been said too many times.
Yep. And it's amazing how many people, may not say that out loud or may not, they really believe it.
Have you thought it though?
Have I thought it?
Yeah.
That it's hard to find good people?
No.
It is hard to find good people.
No, not that.
Vince, yeah?
Have you thought fuck it, I'm just going to do this?
No,
Never ever
no,
in your whole
no,
life.
no.
That thought's never crossed your mind.
No, as
Not recently.
Yeah. No, I've always, are you talking about like in just life or are you just talking in business? Like I'll just do it myself. I mean, there's been times where I'm like, fuck it, just let me do it. Yeah, there's been moments like that. But I was never of the opinion when I started a business that this is a one-man band, I will do this myself. I was always of the opinion that I realized that I needed people early. Like it was never a belief of mine that I won't be employing people or I'll just get the cheapest or I'll just get the lowest of the barrel and do whatever.
Nah, more on the when you try and delegate a certain task and then you're like, fuck, I'll just fucking do this by myself, man. Like, you know what I mean? This is the only way this is going to get done properly is if I do it.
Yeah, there's been times like that for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's been the truth. As in, I did do it properly and I got it done the way it needed to be done. But catch a man to fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So that's the concept behind it. Like yesterday, I did a review with one of my employees on a package and I'm like, oh, come in here, let's do it together. I just wanted him to see how it was done. I didn't do it myself. I said, come up here. He didn't do anything. Like he sat there and I'm like, here, look, this is our contract allowance. This is the extras that they've ordered. Add this up, add that up. That's the difference. Send him that variation. And he's like, oh yeah. So I just wanted him to see how it was structured so he made sense in his mind. Because I said to him, I'm like, what's the tile review? Okay, where do we sit money-wise? I don't know where we sit money-wise. How can I make a decision on what tiles we're going to use on the project? And I asked him to do the review. He hadn't done it. To me, it was a way of, I don't really understand what's allowed. And I said, well, come up, let's do it together. Sat down, did it together, went through that, and now it's his baby. I'm like, cool, you know the numbers. It's this much money extra. Send it to the client, get it approved, order the tiles. So the next time he does that, next time I say, go do a review on whatever, stone, or go do a review on painting or whatever it is, he knows the structure and what to do. He knows where to find the information, put it together and go. So now I don't have to sit there and do the review because I know it so well and I'm so good. Because what happens if I'm not here and the tiles need to be delivered on Monday and I'm away for 3 weeks? You know?
Tiles are going to wait 3 weeks?
Yeah, well, that's it. They either have to wait or I have to stop my holiday and get on the computer and do a tile review whilst everyone's in the pool. So they haven't made waterproof laptops yet, you know? So let's keep the laptops away from the swimming pool.
Why?
I don't know.
Why haven't they done that?
Speak to your mate.
Bill Gates?
Yeah, Bill.
Big Bill?
Billy. Big B, as we call him. So,
B-Dog.
yeah, good employees are hard to find. Do you agree with that statement?
I think, yes.
Yes, me too. They are hard to find. No one said it was going to be easy. Not impossible to find. I didn't say they don't exist. They definitely exist. I was a great employee when I worked for someone. I was fucking top stock. They looked at me and go, hey, this guy, top of the barrel.
Okay, here's a good question. If we had to ask the people you worked for, what did George not do well?
Cool. Nothing.
Nothing.
Just top. Like, how good.
He didn't give us anything to pull him
Not
up
a single thing. I mean, if I was being critical of myself, I'd probably say actioning items as promptly as I could have. So sometimes delayed things.
Bit slow.
Yeah, not slow. I just maybe would, and I still, this creeps into my day-to-day operations now. The more difficult things, I might leave an extra day, or I won't do it today, or I won't do it then. I don't do it in the moment.
Procrastination.
Yeah, there's an element. I was still very productive and still got things done, but I feel for me there is really that I have to do like, no, do this. Like I've got to go, nah, this is getting done, because it might be in my current role, in my current life now with business, because there's so many things going on at the moment, like heaps, dude, heaps. I've got multiple businesses. I'm looking at investment opportunities, and I'm scattered in multiple areas. So I kind of look at that and go, well, what do I need to do? Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So for me, it's really important, trying to focus on a task and finish a task, but also equally important to be delegating to my employees to do things so I don't have to do them, and having the trust and belief and confidence that they're going to be able to do that. Because if you don't, you're going to be doing everything yourself, or they're making heaps of silly mistakes, then you've got to go back and fix it, or it costs time and money for them to go back and fix it.
Do you have a, well, where do you find good people? You have good people in your team?
Yeah, I do. We had a really good team. And it's, one of my employees called me and he goes, I'm just looking at my calendar. He goes, I've been here for 4 years and 8 months. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even think it was that long. And he goes, yeah, I've been here for that long. I'm like, that's awesome. I think we've got a good team and a good culture. Like, people enjoy when they're here working at PASCON, particularly. They enjoy working here, and I like that. It's great that we build that camaraderie and that we build that environment around everyone. Now, that particular employee is leaving us at the end of this week, actually. He put in his resignation. And Resignation, yeah. He's given me his resignation, and I'm like, hey, man. Like, he was nervous coming in to see me, and he's like, look, I got to go, I got to do this. I said, dude, like, that's fine. Like, well done. We are all temporary custodians of our role at this company, every one of us, myself included. One day, the company's either not going to exist, or I'm not going to exist, or I'm going to sell it, or whatever's going to happen. One day I won't be working here. And it's the same with every single person at this organization. So all I ever ask when people are working here is that they give me 110%, that they're honest, that they act with integrity, they enjoy the process, and we all have a common goal and move in the right direction. If the time comes when you're no longer working here, unless you've done something with malice or detrimental to me or the company, like, you've got my good grace. I will support you. I will give you recommendations, referrals, whatever you need. And if the position becomes available in the future and you want to come back, hey, doors wide open, no worries. So I have that mindset with my employees. I'm there to support them. I'm there to help them grow and become the best versions of themselves. And I also give them proper feedback in the perspective of, if he came to me and said, look, I've got this opportunity to go at this company, this is the role, this is the pay, I'd like to stay here, but this is where I'm at the moment, these are the conditions, these are the perks, these are so on and so forth, what do you think? I would honestly tell him, say, listen, I think that's a good opportunity for you. Move on. Yeah, I want you to stay. I can't give you what they're giving you at the moment. We can definitely look at a progression path to get you to that space. But at the moment, we're not there, you're not there, whatever the conditions is or parameters, I would say that to him as well. So if, in my honest opinion, I thought it was a really good opportunity, I would do that. Early last year, the year before, whenever it was, I appointed a new GM at the company. Now, that GM got the position over another long-standing employee who was probably half expecting to get the GM role. And I told him I half expected him as well to leave the company after he didn't get that role, because he'd been here almost since the beginning and then didn't get the role. But credit to him, he turned around and said, nah. And it was Simon, because we've had the podcast episode with him as well. But Simon stuck it out and goes, no, fuck that. I'm going to show George. And stuck it out, worked even harder, and really showed why he was deserving of the GM role once I got rid of the other person and he stepped into it. So again, I'm prepared for anyone to leave, but during the time that they're here, I'm going to make sure that they become the best that they can possibly be. And the other thing I did say to this employee that just left recently, I said, I would like to think that just as a matter of consequence of you working with me here at PASCON and everything I'm doing at Builder Elite, the value of you as an employee in the market goes up. I coach builders, business owners, some guys that are turning over $110 million projects, some guys that are turning $500,000 projects. I coach everyone few and far between, and I give my team that level of experience as well. The fact that you've worked at PASCON on your resume will look really good to future employers when you go anywhere else. So I like that I've given him that. I said, look, I hope that I've helped you in that role. And I've always said to him, I said, hey, if you have a question when you leave, even if it's about your current company, give me a call, mate. Happy to have that conversation with you as a past mentor, advisor, whatever it might be.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.